Alright, what it do, y'all? It's Achilles, man. Right now, I'm just on the game. I'm chilling. You know the interesting thing that happened the other day? Basically, I wound up destroying my phone at work. Basically, I got like an iPhone XR. I had an issue with this thing not too long ago with the same phone. My phone, it wouldn't just power on. I didn't update it, anything like that. I had a lot of good stuff on my phone. And man, boy, when I tell y'all that junk messed me up, and then my phone got destroyed at work. So let me tell y'all how this stuff happened. Basically, someone left, like, because my job is to get carts, and someone had left like a cart or electric scooter in the middle of the street. And you know, normally stuff like that, that's why I don't like retail and stuff like that. Never work at retail. Granted, I don't work 4 hours because there's just no way I don't see a career in retail. That's just not in my realm of possibilities for me personally, just off of how I, like, you know, think. I wouldn't want to be a manager of any major, like, thing. Because why? I could manage the management. It's not also the talking to people component. I just don't have the. I mean, I do have the emotional intelligence to like not deal with certain people. This, that, and the third, and be like, this is not worth it. Because if I hit somebody side the head or something like that, knock someone out, you know, even at my job now, like, you know, we're doing what I do. I'm going to jail. Like if I knock someone out, granted, even if I'm mad, they provoke me, you know, and now they touch me like 100%, and it's like, what you call it, and it's defense. That'd be one thing. Now, but I try not to put myself in, you know, those type of situations. I could knock someone out, but that's not the point. But I don't try to act like I'm a badass, something like this, that, and the third. That's not the point. But again, you know, the type of clientele that comes in, you know, I see it at a lot of stores. People are just like, you know, I don't know what it is. Like, you know, I know one particular time that, you know, particularly we had, how can I put it this way? We had people trying to, like, get in the store and we would close. It's like around Christmas. Like, I worked every holiday. I worked everything. I not even got a bonus. You know, I got a college degree now, so. They shut my pay. If I see my boss this summer, I'll ask them for a raise or something, because I think I need it. Well, I know I need it. I want to, like, I've been there over a year. You know, I could really walk. I could really walk if I wanted to. I'm good with math and stuff like that. You know, like, you talking about bank. I don't want to work in a bank.
Maybe the island has a nervous stomach after a lunch. Or maybe it's something worse. Would you mind hiking up those perilous, deadly mountains? I need you to check on my size monitor.
So while I don't work in the bank, I don't go with math percent. I think about, like, you know, granted, I don't think, I feel like it's almost impossible. I won't say it's impossible if someone try to rob a bank, but that, yeah, I don't have time for that. Like a teller, you be a teller and you do someone come in and write a note. I don't think I got the wherewithal to deal with that. I'm not gonna try to be a hero, stuff like that. I just don't. The interaction that can be, that's not my real strongest thing. I'm thinking about, like, a lot of stuff happened in my life. I could have punched someone in the face and seriously hurt them. Like, I'm not one of those people. I never got suspended at any, like, you know, disciplinary problems in school or something like that. Authority issues, nothing like that. So, but man, some stuff, like, someone bothers me and stuff like that, put their hands on me, or do little stupid shit, I really could knock them out. Now, you know, another thing I'm still thinking about, like, if I had to, like, break stuff down. Now, I'm not making any of this stuff up. Like, I remember someone, they threw a stainless steel thing at someone's head, a stainless steel cup. like a Yeti at someone's head, and they got mad when they had to go to court for that. Mind you, those things are like 8 pounds. So imagine you do something like that and you're mad that you have to go to court. That makes 0 sense. That's my whole thing. That's just stupid. I think I mentioned that a couple streams ago. What's some other things that I think that are wrong? Like, I don't know, man. What I think is wrong with, like, the way how people think and stuff like that, like, I, like, even tonight, like, let's say, for instance, like, you know, how can I put it this way? Like, homeless people or something like that, or people trying to be, you know, the thing about it, I'll buy somebody some food or something like that, reasonable price food. But anything past that, like, I don't know. Some of these people got game. Like, beggars can't be choosers. And like, you know, I really believe that. Beggars can't be choosers. I believe that wholeheartedly. Homelessness, I feel like there's complex issues and stuff why people are homeless. Who got mental issues, who can have like some serious stuff going on, financial stuff, they get in a bad situation, they got gambling problems, they got alcohol abuse and all this type of stuff. That's why, like, you know, someone has like, I don't know, they got substance abuse issues. You can't give the people money. Like, they have a bill, get proof of the bill and stuff like that, and take care of that, because like you're not doing any help for the person, and they just going out there and just getting their latest fix of drugs. We're not going to even focus on those, like, some of the stupid stuff. I think for me personally now, thinking about like work, me going to work and stuff like that, work is obviously, you know, you need to have money in your pocket. For me, on a good month and stuff like that, I probably make about like $600 a month. Is that, or like 500 or something. That's not particularly bad in my book. Working 4 hours and stuff like that. I think retail and stuff like that, retail, they're not making that much money. Well, they are, the company, the organization itself. But you as the actual worker, you're making pennies on the dollar. You gotta have other skills. Outside, like me, I just do cryptos and stuff like that, invest. I was doing stocks. I don't really do those anymore. I could do some day trading or something like that, but I don't. Me personally, now how I think long term. What does long term look like for me? I really can't tell you what long term is, because long term to me is like a year and a half or more. Have I made profit in a year and a half? Yeah, I would say I have. But now when I come to think about certain stuff, I just be like, hindsight for me really is 2020. One of the reasons why I say hindsight had to be 2020 in reality, you don't keep the main thing, like literally. You're probably not going to be in a state of like doing what you need to do. And that's like no way of doing things and operating. That's just my personal opinion. Like, I was looking at 2K and other games, like I told somebody, there's very few things I can honestly say that, like, you know, whether it be like anything nowadays, like if you think about price, the time, all this stuff, it's not worth it. God damn, this lag's bad. I just want to take in like a, I'm taking like a little social media hiatus, stuff like that. 'Cause I feel like there's like certain stuff where I just like, I don't know how to put it. It's like, it's one thing when I know a nigga's lying or something like that. And it's just like, you know, I mean, I got no reason to lie really at all. With certain stuff, you might get bits and pieces of truth and stuff like that. I'm not one of those people. And I feel like, you know, I'll come to like, you know, grips with like certain stuff. Like, you know, some stuff in a way, you gotta look at certain stuff as a blessing. Like, I'll put it at that. You know, you can't try to force anything. Like, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Like, you know, I'm working on a few things and stuff like that. I'm still thinking about my job. Like, I just go in, do what I need to do for like 4 hours and stuff like that. But I just, like, I had to get my wisdom teeth pulled, like, on, what is it? What the fuck is it called? What the fuck is it called? Yeah, Friday. So I'm counting down. I gotta take this medicine, this oral medicine, like, make sure there's no bacteria growing in my mouth. Then I gotta get an IV placed in my fucking, in one of my arms for anesthesia. Ooh, fuck. She got my ass good with that one. Gosh, punk ass down. What the fuck? This nigga head glitching like shit. Danny boy. Hey. One thing I can truly say, like, especially like with certain stuff now that I deal with it and it just comes, like, you know, one thing I will say is that I don't like when people lie and stuff like that, or they leave like bits and scraps, and then like in the process, it's just like self-preservation when you know that they're a fraud. Like that's what's killing me. Like that's what's killing me. I'm not talking about, you know, particularly him. I'm just talking about people in job, stuff like that. You know, I'm not faking phony. I don't want to do that. So what they say, like, say what they want to say about me, but I'm faithful, and what I say is what I say. And what I do, I do. I don't talk the talk. I walk the walk. Like, especially school. I didn't like school. I didn't like the assignments and stuff like that. I didn't like doing that, but I did it. I did it for a particular reason. Like, I'm not gonna pretend like I had the answers and stuff like that, but I got stuff that need to be done. And while I'm saying all this right now, I think it's important for, like, you know, there's ways that you can say stuff, getting the point across without, like, being, like, you know, overly, like, critical and stuff like that. I definitely would agree with that. You know, you don't always have to do this, that, and the third to get your point across. I'm not one of those people, but the difference between me, I don't have to be loud and get loud with somebody. Like, once I'm done, you're gonna take the L. I promise to God, you're gonna take an L. Like, someone tries to play with me, they're taking the L. And I'm not saying that. We're saying I know what I got going on, this, that, and the third. I'm not trying to be cocky, nothing like that. I'm not a cocky person. I'm level-headed, but you're gonna take the L. I know that. Now, I told someone that, like, I wouldn't be able to, like, having a surgery. This nigga go and put me on the schedule, man. Jobs, they do not give a fuck, man. I was thinking about this guy, like, he has his own, like, shop and stuff like that. Real chill dude. But he got his own, like, fragrance store. He said he used to work, like, the banking background, stuff like that. He used to do fragrances because he said he didn't like to start the work. He did not like the finance thing. And I know the person who I know. Damn. God damn, boy. Like, yeah, they didn't like the doing the bank and stuff like that. They're doing fragrances and stuff like that. I like smelling good. I like, you know, all this and they're smelling good. You know, good shower gels and stuff like that. I like that. I can't get with the sauce though. Can't get with the sauce, but nothing too crazy. Like, I like spicy cologne. Like, I can give y'all a few. Dracar Noir, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's like an 80s cologne. Let's think about some other ones. Versace, their colognes are pretty good. I don't care for their clothing, but I like the cologne. That's pretty good. What's some other ones? Victor and Ross Spice Bomb. That's pretty good. I really would suggest y'all get Spice Bomb. Look into Spice Bomb if that's like. I like colognes. I'm a good like collective colognes. No, I'm still thinking about it. Like, you know, and the crazy thing is, like, how can I put it? I feel like in a certain breath, like, how can I put it this way? Like, I feel like consumer spend, people gotten programmed into buying certain stuff. Like, I went to this place today. It's a spot that, you know, me and my family have gone to a couple times. We only went there a handful of times. And the prices have been going up since COVID. And what they do is almost a real joke in the traditional sense of how they used to do things. Honestly, I know certain stuff is a cost saving factor. I can get that, but what they served up today was like literally the worst. When I mean the worst of the worst, it was that bad. Like $60 and for some hibachi steak, like hibachi steak and chicken is like $22. So in LA, Oh, you would have ran up a check. And they would have got their money up front. LA, they don't play around because I guess their stuff, they had a card on file. There was stuff. I'm not really mad at that, you know. But one thing I think is customer service. You know, my problem is I don't feel like, you know, a premium price, everything isn't premium. You cannot keep up the thing with premium. That's my whole thing. Like Burberry and all this stuff, like, you know, rappers talking about Burberry. Burberry will burn their products because they don't want to be cheap in it. They don't want black people to be buying their stuff. They won't say it, but that's just fact. With rappers and stuff, they just hyping it up. They don't want your business. They thank you for the promotion, but they don't want your business. Another thing said we do a lot of advertising for stuff, and I think that's true. Black people do a lot of advertising for like stuff, and it's not even like, you know, like for me right now. I mean, I probably could buy like a Ferragamo belt, but I'm not about to do that. I'm not lying to y'all. There's just no point. Like the things that I like is like Hawaiian period shirt, like shirts. I haven't bought those in a while. It's like $100 like a shirt. That stuff I used to get $100 a shirt. Now I lost one of my shirts in LA. I left it in the room. Man, I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave. Someone probably might say, well, I'm not playing Ghost of Tsushima. I like Ghost of Tsushima. I'm on Iki Island. I think it's okay. But Ghost of Tsushima is a long game. I like it. The combat mechanics. If I had to rank my Japanese RPG games, which one would I say? I would say the combat mechanics of the ones I done played. I would say if we're talking about the one I'll probably say is most difficult, and it depends on the format what you're looking for. Sekiro Die Hard is combat, but it's skilled. I say Ghost definitely is a learning curve. You play on hard, I play like on medium. I play on medium difficulty. Hard will probably be like suicide, ready to throw the controller down. But it's realistic. A boss, you'll die in like 2 hits. If you're on hard. It's realistic. So, you just imagine that. I don't really like the showdowns and stuff like that, because I don't like 3 showdowns. And one thing that been making me mad too about like Ghosts is the shamans. The shamans, they'll just enchant like the people's weapon and attack, and they're just like, wow. And people are hard to kill, and then you gotta take out each individual thing, and then you gotta do it with the brutes. But I kind of want to get back to what I was saying, like about like games and clothing. To me personally, I don't feel like a price point for $70. There are not that many things, me personally, I'm willing to spend a lot of money on now. I mean, absolutely all that I say. Like, there's not that many things I'm willing to spend like wrap a check on. Food is not even hitting the same. Like when I tell you food ain't hitting the same, it's just not. Like if I could tell y'all my favorite steak place, I think it's Texas. Got him. I'm not that bad. I said, well, it's like, what's some modern things right now for me? I'll put it at, like, I think about, like, at this age, and I know it's someone, like, lying on my name. I don't think that will. But I think you being quiet or something like that, you know, people take your weakness as a weakness. I'm just like, there's a lot of stuff that, like, I'm not really gonna get in detail about, but, like, I don't know. It's gonna sit right in my spirit, some stuff. It's just like, is it don't. Especially when you know someone's lying. But let me go back to what I'm talking about, like with the food and stuff, and the times. So, the thing about the Japanese place I went to, the food, the steak, everything about it was not like, there was so much fat and stuff on the steak. And I know people talking about fat makes the steak juicy, you know, that's where most of the flavor. It won't even like that. It won't even like that. And I was talking about the last stream I was at this place called Kanki. You know, their food's okay, you know. It's different. They've done a lot of renovations and stuff like that. Their whole business models changed due to COVID and stuff like that. That's to be expected. I get that. You know, but when you jack up your prices, I don't know, maybe a good 10% or no, not even good 20%, really. That's kind of why I draw the line. And then, like, you know, if you try to share something like that, man, these people are getting you good. A sharing fee, I get it. $10. That's like a whole nother item. And you not even forget about lunch, the lunch stuff, and lunch specials. To me, I think a lot of stuff, people letting stuff get to their head, stuff like that. I think I'm a pretty level-headed person. And I think I'm a pretty fair person. Anything that someone says and do after that is just completely, in my honest opinion, you know, I feel like it changes the way, like, you do things and the way, like, you, how can I say, you look at things. But back to, like, everything that I'm about to say, like, if someone asked about why I don't play 2K, you know, I watch some of my friends' 2K stuff. Like, I watch one of my friends' streams. I was surprised he's like a level 37. I just stopped playing 2K because the game's ass. That's my whole. I try to be objective, but 2K's ass. That's not me being, subjective. I'm telling you what I see. 2K hasn't made a good game in literally. We're coming up on 7 years. 2K15, not 2K15. 2K16 basically released in 2015. So you look at that. That's almost terrible. A decade later, your top product, it's almost been a decade. Damn. This shit is over. Where my phone? Yeah, shit. I'm looking at the price of these stuff for these games right now, and I'm just not even really. There's no reason why some of these games should be full price. Man. I didn't look at my phone. Yeah. Chicken wing, hot dog. I know what you call it, like Bitcoin and stuff. All this stuff is crashing, like stock market crashing. Stocks. I say the one thing about stocks and stuff you need to be concerned about. I think, and just in general, we should be concerned about the value of your money. Like that's the real thing in my opinion. The value of your money is the most vital thing. Like your money and prices. Like there used to be this place that my dad used to love going to. The owner is real good and stuff like that. He created value. You could have a whole meal and fries, the best French fries, everything, little tea. He had a good tea, good lemonade. It'd be like $7. My dad used to love this place. And how he wound up going out of business is not won't making money. The person will renew his lease. This place has been gone for like 13, about 12 years. And I remember my sister was like in high school. She went there the last day. Open. I was weak. This place had the best French fries though. I'm not gonna cap to you. They were sweet. But first he got another business. I didn't even see this before, man. That's a horrible landing spot. Did you watch the video? Did you press the play on the video? Look at your message, Mom. Look at your message with Mom on your phone. I'll show you.
No, because my phone ain't over here. Wait, yes it is right here. Oh, it's a live thing. That thing you caught. So imagine you taking a picture, you saying so you want to lie in the picture. Cause that's supposed to be a photo.
Oh, but she don't even the thing.
Wow.
Well, I'm not gonna say that. That's halfway. Tyler on Fortnite? What? I didn't know he was on Fortnite. What we going with? I know another thing too, like, I feel like it's okay to be single. It really is. Another thing is too, like, people waste your time, people's lying. That pisses me off. Like, and I know with like, you know, this, that, and the third. I think that take me to another place where I know someone lying or something like that. And then one thing I don't like is when people take people's side and stuff like that, and when they know that people's lying, I don't do that. The one thing someone can say about me is I'm not one of those people just capping, doing any of that type of stuff. Niggas got revived, man. They call me Young Thugger, I'm sorry, but I still like somebody. Hey, I know someone's talking about, like, you know, on a post, somebody, it's good to be alone rather than full of, like, confusion and this, that, and the third. And I agree. It's just like once someone is lying and then they have a repeated track record, and then, like, no. Because I like, you know, if I respond to something, it's going to be nasty either. Like, you know, I'm not responding like anything. It's, how I put it this way. It's not even my friends, not like that. It's just about, like, you know, I just don't appreciate when, like, how do I put it this way? Like, when someone, like, female, something like that, or people just lying, like, that right there is just a recipe. Especially when I know, like, if anything, you're gonna get the full, and, like, truth and stuff like that. I'm not one of those people that this, that, and the third. I don't have a track record for doing stupid shit, lying, or nothing like that. I don't have time for that. That's 100% me being truthful. I ain't got time for, like, foolishness. I don't know. Okay, my phone. Another thing too, I don't like people lying on like my name and stuff like that. That's just we're just lying. Me, I don't have no type of self-preservation, nothing like that. Like, I live what I say. I live, like, I'm a recluse. I don't go out. I don't really, I'm not a people pleaser. That's just never been any of my, that's never been any of my, like, things. That's 100% truthful. Wow. We trying to be a good teammate. I hope that my phone, I get a new phone within the next couple of days, because I gotta claim, I got insurance and stuff like that. I got a text on my cell phone company. My dad, he got the stuff, an insurance claim. We just gotta see. Now, I think one of the biggest things, like, I feel like that, you know, people need to have, regardless of stuff, like, yeah, you need to have the ability to, like, have those difficult conversations, whatever it is, have that, be real with yourself, and then navigate through the spaces on how to, like, obstacles, whether it be setbacks and stuff like that. Me, personally, I have setbacks, but anything about that, a setback, I'm always going to come out of something better. Regardless, when I'm hurt behind something or something like that, I'm going to come back better. Like, if you try to play me, you ain't seen none of that. That's all I'm going to say. And that's just not me being cocky. You ain't seen nothing of that. God believe it. That's the whole difference. No, I got no reason to lie. I got callous going, but you don't even tell everybody you're callous. You know, I tell everybody your goals and stuff. Some people might laugh at, you know, something that you like or something like that. It is what it is, but I mean, anything that makes you better in a way, go for it. like before the pandemic and stuff like that, or during the pandemic, I learned French. I'm like intermediate. I still have to do my lessons, but I think I'm good, you know, to a point where I can have a total like conversation with like someone. And be alright. How to get a hotel room, how to book that. That person's stupid. Maybe right there I might leave. But, man. Like if y'all can see my phone right now, y'all be like, God damn boy, what you do with this phone? I can't even see the price of this shit. $41,661. That's half. I know people say that Bitcoin and stuff like that Bitcoin is not a safe asset. Number one, it's not a safe asset. There's no such thing as really a safe asset at all. The only thing that it can store value, no matter what it is gold and maybe silver. Those are the only two things that they're like recession proof. They're like stable. The value of $1 and stuff like that, gold and silver and stuff like that will retain its value. Because gold and silver are commodities. They're always going to be used for something. Jewelry, on the other hand, is a depreciating asset. But gold in itself is always going to be an appreciating asset. I was doing research and stuff that I'm doing now. I'm just doing research and stuff like that. I'm writing down little notes and stuff like that about business ideas and stuff that I got. They're pretty solid, you know, just expand on a few things and stuff like that. But I'm not going to put all my stuff out there. I got to tell this man that I had to reschedule this thing. He's supposed to be helping me with a potential thing, you know. Me personally, going to an office and working 8 hours, you know, I just got out of school. Stuff like that, you know, whatever it is, you know, going to work, a job, making probably $4,000 a month. That's no small feat. I won't be able to stream and stuff like that. You know, 9 to 5. Me personally, I do not believe in a 9 to 5 job. Or it just depends. I know what the skills that I could bring to a job or stuff like that. I don't short sell or do any type of BS. You know, jobs and stuff like that. I was thinking about my job right now. They were begging me to get back, and I'm on vacation. I had approved time off. Retail does not give a fuck. Do not give a fuck about you. Please don't. As long as you can get you on that schedule and do that, you need to be able to work weekends. Flexibility. They're not even flexible. The one thing I will say about job, the job's not flexible. Instead of working with you, Hang it on flat screen. What the fuck is? Of course I get a shitty sniper rifle. That's on me. Like, if someone wants to know my thoughts on Vanguard, Vanguard is fucking shit. Vanguard is some fucking shit. I'm kind of waiting to get paid. I'm in the process of moving my stuff over to a custodial wallet that I own, my cryptos and stuff like that. So I'll probably make one final last purchase and moving my shit the fuck off this exchange. Cause there was an article about how this guy had lost like $53,000 of his stuff. Like, he had this coin, he had his stuff diversified, but now that this stuff, and now that like there's a hard fork of something, and now he can't get his stuff off there in the withdrawals. You already lose 10% automatically off that when you're trying to withdraw. He probably has billions of coins and stuff like that, but you lose money. Now me, frankly, I don't really have billions of coins. I don't have billions of coins in one thing. And I already got my stuff off there. It is what it is. And then, me personally, I know that I own bags of, like, I have a very diversified bag. You know, I'm not going to say anything other than that. I have a very diversified bag. Like, I don't hold a lot of stuff. Like, the minimum amount of stuff that I'm willing to put money in, I put like $20. If I think something is a scam, not even a scam, it's really a risky asset, I'm not spending more than $20 in it. $20 is good, cuz.
Or maybe it's something worse. Would you mind hiking up those perilous, deadly mountains? I need you to check on my size monitors.
What the fuck? Hey. But yeah, I was so mad because the person lost $53,000. That's why I have my stuff out. I ain't got no $53,000. At the peak of it, like thousands of dollars, but I have no fucking 53,000. The max I think I've ever had at the peak of something, I probably had $2,000. A good like I say a good 2.3. A good 2.3. I don't blame myself for not buying more stuff like that. Whenever something hits something, I'll be like, this is okay. And the one thing I will tell anybody, don't invest more than what you're willing to lose. And also, it's not even about doing your own research. If ever anything you don't feel necessarily comfortable with, it's just like, I don't care whether it's a relationship or a friendship or I don't really know what to put it at. Or really a relationship or anything, a job, you don't have to deal with it. Like, hang it up. Like, I don't have a problem with my friends and stuff like that, but I'm still like the job and stuff like that. A lot of people, I hate to put it that way, they're not your friends, for the most part. There's people that talk about me at my job, like he's the guy that does everything around here. I never talk to anybody. I mean, yeah, I'm just coming here, get my money, clock in, clock out. That's it. That treats like a job. They're using me. They're paying me fucking shit. And I go to another store and I could be making like $18 an hour because I got a degree. Probably doing the same shit. Like someone, like, I don't know, man. Like me, I don't think I have and then, another thing I realized, like, someone don't want to fuck with you and stuff like that. For whatever reason and stuff like that, or every time you put in effort and stuff like that. Count your losses, man. Count your losses. Are you giving everything your all and, like, count your losses? I'm still thinking about, some people think I got a lot of hot takes, and I think I do have a lot of top takes, like hot top takes, but I think I'm substantiating what I'm saying for the most part. And some stuff I can say is a little bit of stretch, but I think I leave a very valid point. like something that doesn't even have to be valuable, but because people in their mind and stuff like that, you want to think of something as being premium, don't mean it's premium. Like I can repackage some a failed flop from like, you know, the 90s and stuff like that. And we can bring it back, but somehow later down the line, you know, we're going to be like, okay, this is it, or this isn't it. Either it is or it isn't. I'm still thinking about from talking about you got a couple dollars and stuff like that to like spare. Now, I think, you know, someone say, you know, give someone $5. I mean, that's enough for a beer. But, like, you know, someone say you should still give, even if someone's going to buy a beer. Me, personally, I wouldn't be drinking and certain stuff like that or smoking cigarettes if I'm homeless. If that's just, yeah, you just don't do that. Because even social drinking and then like you feeling the one odd one left out, that's why I don't go out at all. Like I'm just comfortable in my house. I'm comfortable just going to work. You know, I'm not really comfortable like, you know, someone like, you know, you work at a different place, like if a culture or something like that, you go to a bar with your friends. Me personally, I don't like bars, like very nondescript places, nice stuff. I don't really like going out of my way to a popular spot. I like something nondescript. Very nice, very kind of laid back atmosphere or something like that. Like an art exhibit, that's probably the only thing like popular, like art party or something like that, where you're looking at actual stuff. Like you're not really out here. It's only select like type of people can go there. Like you feel me? It's a very classy thing you would think. So I mean, every place you're gonna have someone that's gonna be obnoxious. They have too much to drink, stuff they're doing, but I find in a commonplace that's just a little bit, like, I went on vacation, and this dude was making a lot of noise. Merry motherfucking Christmas! This dude had too much to drink. I don't know if he was drinking and driving. Hopefully he wasn't driving. Because, like, yeah, you drinking and driving, bruh. That's a fucking hell. And not only that, you kill somebody, your life is over. That person's life is over. You're gonna get sued. The bricks sued off of you. You're never going to be able to live with yourself again. You had out your record. You probably have a list of charges, stuff like that. And on top of that, your home, everything about it is going to be sold. Everything about your home and more is going to be sold. Your car, they take that in the auction. Anything that you own, your life over. Your life is over. I didn't even see that dude. Yo, I'm out, man. I'm out.